Hello. 100% of us will die. After talking to hundreds of people about death, loss, and future planning, we were able to identify a few key insights. Only a handful of us make preparations for the future and death. After loss, taking care of estate takes a lot of time and is very burdensome. Almost everyone said that they would need a better guidance going through that journey. People have built their own outdated ways to manage end-of-life affairs. We're building AI-first platform for end-of-life management. With legacy planning, we make future planning secure and intuitive, ensuring relevant information is shared, stored, and available when it's needed the most. With loss support, we create personal plan for each individual going through the loss. We guide individuals through that very burdensome time phase with emotional and practical tasks. With the use of data and AI, we create end-of-life journey that is personalized. We help to automate the burdensome task and help families to collaborate with one another. We believe that solving efficient and scalable distribution channel will be as relevant as building high AI-first products. We help insurance companies to create next generation of life insurance that goes beyond the financial stability. We leverage existing high-volume channels, such as life insurance, to offer our product to the end users. We tap into lucrative life insurance business model with fully digital product that is connected to the monthly premiums. We have built the marketplace where we identify the needs for end users and offer them add-on services through our platform. Time to build innovations in AI, death, and insurance has never been better. The graph on the right shows the massive gap between the US and Europe when it comes to digital end-of-life services. There's a room to grow in both markets, as life insurance is a $1 trillion business globally. At the same time, end-of-life will be no exception for AI revolution. We believe that AI will be better at treating humans in end-of-life matters compared to human beings. At the same time, many of the insurance companies are going through major transformation that will enable next gen of value-add services. I met my amazing co-founder, Yusuf, after my first exit. We worked together side by side in digital mental health care scale-up for 2.5 years. We learned how to make great decisions, but also sometimes awful decisions together. We all have experiences with loss and death. End of life combines the areas where we have proven insights and proven track record. It combines technology with a deeply human challenge and also untapped potential for innovation where no one else dares to innovate. We as founders, we don't have tens and tens of years experience working with life insurance. But we believe that outsider perspective combined with the strong insurance expert as investors helps us to think the legacy services differently. The first 9 months of building Solace have highlighted why we are the best team to build this company. We have focused on building a strong MVP that is now launched in the Nordic markets. We have also gone from 0 to up to 20,000 monthly paying users. We are insurance partnerships. The sales cycles are long in insurance, as we all know, but we have gained a strong proof that our product really resonates with insurance players and we can get market quickly. These are very much baby steps when it comes to our ambitions to reach millions of policyholders in the coming years. Thank you.
Thank you, Valtteri. Bruno's going to go first.
Right. Thank you, Valtteri. I asked this question to one of the other contestants earlier as well. Like, as you mentioned, right, selling and distributing using insurance provider is quite tricky as well. I know you've done it previously in your job at Mindler, but what would you say are like the key learnings when it comes to building those relationships and being able to scale with them in a commercially viable way?
I think you said the key word. It's about relationship, of course, building a trust. We try to be proactive on being one step ahead of the customers that we're working with. The great thing is like what we build really resonates with them. So it's always like great starting point for conversations. We fly by the problem discussion, we fly by the demo discussions. Now it's about building a sustainable business model with insurance, which is of course takes some time, but we've been able to manage that quite efficiently lately.
of your current users, like how many of, what percentage of those are monetized? How many are using the platform for free?
I mean, that's a great question. One of the tricky things, like insurance companies are not really great at engaging policyholders. As we know, insurance can be very, very boring. So of course, right now, the business model is connected to how many policyholders we have covered. So we are connecting the business service to the monthly premiums. And of course, the usage among those policyholders is slightly low. So that is like the next steps. First, we wanted to show how that we can sell to the insurance. And the next step is like, how do we engage within the insurance? But the business and the pricing is not connected to that engagement as of now.
And maybe to better understand like the role of AI and all of this as well, right? I mean, it is a very sensitive thing. Do you mainly use AI when it comes to, sorting through and organizing all of the things that, one must practically do? Or is it morals as well from a, therapeutic and kind of counseling point of view? Or is it both aspects in this case?
I mean, coming from the digital mental health care background, I'm a medical doctor by academic training, so we know that there's grief is quite unique component. Right now, the AI is much more leaning towards practical things. So how do we automate information collection? How do we use that structured data to help the individuals go through both future planning as well as loss support? Of course, there's multiple aspects. How do we make the platform more engaging with the use of AI? But right now, it's more like guiding people rather than doing the task for themselves.
Anything else in mind? We still have some time for questions if... All right. Well, I guess then we're going to thank Valtteri for a great pitch.